This is the Stakeholder Management course. We will look at Module 1 of the course. Before we hop on to Module 1, let's take this case study and we'll follow along throughout this course with this case study. This is John's data analytics project and he works for Tech Insights. John is a recently hired business analyst at Tech Insights and has been assigned his first major project to oversee the development of Customer Insights dashboard. This dashboard will provide real-time analytics on customer behavior, helping Tech Insights marketing and sales teams make data-driven decisions. The dashboard aims to analyze customer purchasing patterns, website interactions, and feedback to predict future trends and improve customer engagement. The project is part of a larger company strategy to enhance customer experience and to drive growth. So the first thing John needs to consider or know is and understand is who are the key stakeholders involved. So in this case study, it's the project sponsor, which is Sarah, the VP of Marketing, who initiated the project and secured funding. She wants the dashboard to improve decision making and support marketing strategies. You have Alex, the IT manager responsible for integrating the dashboard with existing data systems. He is concerned with data security, system compatibility, and technical feasibility. You have Lily, who is the marketing team lead, whose team will rely on the dashboard for customer insights. She also wants the dashboard to be user-friendly and provide actionable data for marketing campaigns. You have the data science team led by Raj, who will provide the data models and algorithms powering the dashboard. Raj's team wants to ensure that the data is accurate and reflects meaningful insights. And then you have the end users, the marketing and the sales teams who will use the dashboard daily. They are interested in a simple interface and timely data updates. So this is a good glimpse into who your project stakeholders are. And in this case, John would either work with the project manager who may have already gotten a lot of the information from his conversations with the sponsor, or John would sort of work with the project manager to carve through and understand who the stakeholders are. There's some key challenges that John faces. One is managing diverse expectations. Each stakeholder has different priorities. Sarah wants strategic insights, Alex is focused on integration, and Lily and the end users need usability. Now, that's a fairly difficult one to solve, but we can provide you with some strategies to work around that. Limited experience. As a new BA, John is navigating different departments and learning to engage stakeholders effectively. Balancing technical and business needs. John must bridge the gap between data science teams' technical requirements and end users' needs for an actionable interface. These are pretty common challenges on projects, be it new business analysts or seasoned business analysts or anyone that has been is fairly recently working on business analysis or more seasoned folks that have already conducted business analysis for many years. But this is fairly standard, and we can work through a couple of techniques to sort of work through those challenges. Module 1, Introduction to Stakeholder Management. The purpose of this module is to gain a foundational understanding of why stakeholder management is crucial for business analysis. We'll explore the different types of stakeholders and how they impact project outcomes. So why does stakeholder management matter for business analysts? So stakeholder management is critical for the success of any project, and it is a pathway to project success because you're only as good as the people that you are working with and understanding their requirements. There is an emphasis on effective stakeholder management, and there's an intersection between stakeholder engagement and project success. And having both of them balanced out is important in order to sort of succeed. What are the types of stakeholders in business analysis? Now, this is a very high level categorization of stakeholders. So let's go through each one of these. So you may have internal versus external stakeholders. So in this case, John would sort of look at the stakeholders from that lens. An internal stakeholder is those within the organization, such as team members, department heads, and project sponsors. You have the external stakeholders, meaning people outside the organization like customers, suppliers, and regulatory bodies. He would also look at primary versus secondary stakeholders. Primary stakeholders are those who have a direct impact on the project, such as clients and end users. Secondary stakeholders, individuals indirectly affected by the project, like community members or competitors. So the key takeaway here is it's important for John and to understand the types of stakeholders that help business analysts approach each and every need and expectation of the stakeholders effectively. In our next video, we will cover how John would take this information and parse through the stakeholders identified and work through identifying whether they are internal, external, primary, or secondary stakeholders.